Cello, good morning. Cello, good morning. Cello, good morning. Cello, good morning. This is April Showers for the April Showers Network. And, oh Lord, I get my hair braided this weekend. Hey, cruising. As y'all can see, I call this Wonderful Wednesday Wisdom. And I shared that that saying, I saw that do unto others as they have done unto you. I want to tell y'all that that's not right, because Lord knows I'm doing fine to Jay Jordan. You know, when we say do unto others as they done unto us, you know, that's wrong, because that means now, you know, I've got to do some shady shit to people. That means I got to lie on people. That means I got to, you know, be a manipulator and get everybody to side with April Showers to go against a person that I just don't like, or, you know, I did something to that person, and instead of me being them being a man or woman and apologizing, then they go get a bandwagon of people to get on team against you, because they are a sorry sack of shit. They are a piece of shit. And more than likely, you have found them out. You know what they about. You know they trifling. You know they ain't no good. You know you can't trust them. You know this. But I'ma tell you from the bottom of my heart, don't do unto others as things have been done to you, because you know it won't be cool. And then in your attempt to do unto others as they have done to you, then that means you gonna become a low down trifling person. And I need all of y'all to stay good people. And you know, I know sometimes, you know, you might have to tell a person off, um, but if we went around with that theory, do unto others as others have done to us, woo, you think it's bad out there now. with the people in the world, oh my goodness, it would be 100 times worse. Because that means nobody is going to show compassion and love because they are too busy trying to get their revenge or say, well, they did this to me, so I'm going to do it to them. Now, I can tell you this, you know, you want a person that has hurt you. You do want them to feel the hurt, the pain, and the betrayal. We want that. We want them to hurt just how we hurt. We want them to be shook to the core on how the rug got swept from under their feet and they laying there in pain because of the betrayal of these dirty folks that they allowed in their life or different situations that happen in just life. Life be lifing. But the only thing that I'm going to tell you that worked for me, once people show me who they are, I'm not going. I'm not going back. You won't get a third, fourth, a second chance with me. See, I did that with this alleged pastor. I kept forgiving doing it. And so when people show you who they are in the beginning, it's who they are. So if you go out here and keep forgiving people and you continue to be around these people that you know is trifling, you know they liars. Like, that's on you. That's on you. And if you hanging around people, if you hanging around people and they don't defend right, you really need to check your circle. Okay? Because let me tell you something. Ain't nobody who I have in my life, my family, my friends, you not gonna sit up and do some foul stuff to them. And you don't think I'm not gonna say nothing? Well, see, I'm that type of person. I'm gonna say something. Like, you wrong. You wrong. And you need to apologize to that person. Girl, you know you was wrong. Boy, you know you was wrong. If you don't have them type of people in your circle, you need to check yourself. Because that means you are part of a big problem now of why there is so much hate, why people are trifling, dirty, and no good. You are the problem. You are the problem. And don't do unto others as they have done to you. Because then that means something's going to come back on you. So you just leave them alone. You don't fool with them. Because, see, I've had people take me to a place like, this ain't what you want. Because we gon' baby, this ain't what you want. Because when I get through with you, baby, When I get through with you, it ain't gonna be what you like, and it ain't gonna be what you want to hear. Cause I'm not gonna bite my tongue. Don't come for me. I did not send for you. But when you send for me or anybody else, you got to remember. You got to remember that them tables, they will turn. So don't do unto others as they have done to you. You know, let your hurt, your process of healing, your process of, you know, they hurt me, they betrayed me. And you can tell people. See, that's another thing I don't like about people. I'll tell people in a minute, no, I do not fool with them. They dirty. They did foul stuff to me. Nobody defended me. And I don't go around them people. That's any people in my life. Family, friends, ex co-workers, anybody. Cause see, I ain't gonna go get with your husband. I ain't gonna go out here and do all kind of foul stuff that people did to me. Cause then you're no better than the dirty, low down person that did the stuff. So you can't do unto others as they've done to you. Do not bring yourself down to a zero because they are zeros. They are beneath you. Think about yourself as being number one. And beware of the people that like to play, the manipulative mind games. You the problem. Or once you tell them off, you know, oh, she just told me off. But they don't tell what they did. And like I say, they go get a whole team against you to fit their narrative. So folks will be looking at you like you crazy and you like, I didn't do nothing. I didn't start this mess. I know how to end it. And that's to stay the hell away from you. Because I know you. And y'all better start taking heed. Heed. When people tell y'all, when people say, it's something about that person, and you'll be like, oh, well, they outright with me. You better take heed to another person's intuition about people. See, and you can't even warn people these days. You can't even put a bug in somebody's ear and say, watch out, they dirty, they ain't no good, they this and they that. I'm doing this show. I was supposed to do a Sunday, but I had some other things going on. And then I saw that. So Sunday morning, as I was preparing myself to go and worship and get a good word and hear some good gospel music and thank the Lord for allowing me to still be on this earth. I had a neighbor to knock on my door, and I opened my door, and she says, I want to give you a hug. And she said, I should have listened. I said, it's okay. You know, I tried to warn you. You know, I didn't want you to be hurt like I was hurt. She said, can you forgive me? I said, you know, when I was trying to tell you, you said you didn't want to hear it. So I wasn't even mad at you. Because I knew sooner or later, you know, they would get exposed. So y'all need to take heed. Everybody ain't hating on everybody. Everybody is not hating on everybody. The older I get, I think about, you know, I used to be mad. You know, I couldn't do sleepovers. You know, my parents was protecting me. Sometimes people are trying to protect you. Stop dismissing when people are trying to tell you, watch out. Stop attacking the messenger and just maybe listen to the message. Because that narcissistic person, that manipulative, that user, that scamming person, whoever they are, see, they good at their jobs. They good. They'll send you off in front of other people. So, you know, oh, she done cussed her out. Then they'll get people to side with them, you know, but then they not telling the whole story. See, them manipulators, them users, them low down dirty folks, man, they good at what they do. They good. So don't you become like them. So don't do unto them. Just leave them alone, because they've already showed you what they are. And if you trying to save somebody else from future pain and hurt, when you see them and they don't take heed, that's on them. But like I said, this woman, she came and knocked on my door Sunday. And she said, I wish I would have listened. You told me, everything you told me came true. This woman was crying like a baby. A 67-year-old woman. Let me tell you something. I lost my father in the year of 2000. 14 years later, I lost my mother. So when I see a person that's supposed to be a caregiver for the elderly, when I see them yelling at the elderly, like I had to tell this woman, if I ever hear you yell at, I can't, I ain't gonna say names. If you ever yell at her again, I will make sure you never have a job working with the elderly again. See, I wish I had my mom and my dad still here and healthy, you know. And so, in this building that I live in, I will always respect the elderly. And I'm not I'm not gonna sit back and not say nothing when I see somebody yelling at an elderly person, scaring them half to death. Elder abuse is real, okay? Now, I could have ran down there to the office, but I said what I needed to say to her. I carry my camera around. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. And so I I have my phone with me all times, ready to press record. Don't tell me um um you know, oh, she done snapped on somebody. Well, tell them the reason why. Cause I got the video with you yelling and screaming. This person shaking and scared because you hollering and screaming at them like they a damn kid. You got me messed up. Anybody got me messed up. If you think I'm gonna see you mistreating somebody and not say nothing about it. So if you want to say, oh, she's a hater, you want to attack me, this ain't what you want. I'm going to go with right. I can stand by myself because I'm doing the right thing. I don't have to get a slew of people to gang up against anybody. I don't need nobody to be team team Darlene April. I need you to do the right thing. I don't need a team of no good, trifling, dirty, low down folks. Cause that's what them manipulators and users and deceivers, that's what they do. They get a whole team of people to dislike you, to get away from telling the real truth, or to tell what really happened. So, my message for today is don't do unto others as they've done to you. Hold on. Oh my goodness, hold on. Hold on. Let me mute my phone. Because I'ma tell you, my buttons, hey Shatika, my buttons, they got pushed to the extreme. Okay. They got pushed to the extremes. And I had to get a grip with myself. And I had to say, believe whatever you want to believe. I don't care. Because I'm number one. I need all of y'all to think that you're number one. You know, you not low down and dirty and deceitful. When you do things, they're from your heart. You're not expecting anything in return. But be around some people that's going to tell you, well, first of all, be around people when somebody calls you up and say, she done cussed me out again, or she done did this, or he done did this. Ask that person, well, what did you do? Remember, there's three sides to a story. And I'm saying, don't do unto others as they have done to you, because that means you're going to turn into that manipulative, dirty, deceitful person. Let the process begin in your heart to be able to say, okay, you know, this happened, this happened, you know, I'm going to protect myself. They done showed me who they are. So if I go back in the lion's den, that's on me. That's on me. That's on you. If every time you look up and you are with certain people, certain family, certain friends, and you look up and every time it's always some BS, my recommendation to you is you can love people from a distance and don't allow people to keep playing with your heart, your feelings, make you to be the bad person, and you have not done anything. You just sit back and watch the sad show because you already know how they say when people show you who they are, that mask is going to fall off sooner or later. And then you got to sit there and you got to be thinking, you know, I kept all of our secrets. I did nothing, but was a good person to them. And this is how I get, this is how I get repaid. So I want to say to you, because I had to get on my hands and knees and I had to ask my higher power, you know, if you done forgave me for all of the stuff I done done, I got to forgive them. But that don't mean that I ever got to be around them for them to put myself in a situation to be betrayed again. Do not be around people that do not defend you in your absence. This is April Showers, and don't do unto others as they have done to you. Don't become a dirty, low down man or woman because you're no better than them. Let your healing begin. You know, try to heal from it. Pray your heart gets mended because I know the hurt and betrayal, but you still can't do unto others as they have done to you because that makes you worse than them. And let me tell you, it don't take long for true colors to really show. It don't take long. And if you are with people or you have people in your life that don't hold you accountable for nothing, everybody's like, let it go. Nobody apologizes. I don't want them type of people around me. I want people that mistreat, lie, and do everything else to people. You need to go apologize. But sometimes you're not going to get that apology because these dirty, low down folks, they don't see nothing wrong with their behavior. Some people will know that they done did the stuff and they'll still dislike you. So find you a group of people that's going to hold you accountable when you've done something wrong. And don't do unto others as they have done to you because you become a dirty, low down, no good person. This is April Showers. Thank you for listening to me. Find you some good friends. Good people will always find each other. I thank God for the family and friends that I have that have stuck by me through the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is April Shower. Thanks.